morning, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Morning Report is sponsored by our friends at FGCU of Cape Coral. This morning we'll tell you about FGCU waiving application fees, a new healthcare order, and more. Today is Friday, October 13th, and this is the Morning Report. Florida Gulf Coast University will waive application fees for 1 week for prospective students from the state of Florida due to the effects of Hurricane Irma. FGCU announced that the typical $30 application fee will be waived for Florida applicants who apply from October 22nd through the 28th. Typically, universities do offer fee waivers for applicants facing financial hardships, as the cost of applying to multiple schools and their non-refundable application fees can add up. And with many families in Southwest Florida still trying to return to normalcy between the cost of preparation and recovery, the demand for relief from the cost of college application are much higher than the norm. The Associate Director of Undergraduate Recruitment at FGCU says that they hope to encourage students to apply earlier, reduce the financial burden on their families, and remove the waiver process burden from high school counselors, many of whom are still dealing with post-hurricane students without permanent housing. During the fee-free week, applicants can use the code FREEApp2017 while completing the online application on FGCU's website. It will only work for Florida residents and only from October 22nd through the 28th. A decade ago, Florida accounted for almost 3/4 of all U.S. orange production. Now the state's struggling orange crop is expected to drop at least 21% this growing season. The forecast is not good for an industry already in a steady decline due in large part to the impact of the deadly citrus greening disease. Growers reported crop losses of 40 to 100% after Irma swept through the state. The forecast comes as state officials push Congress to add $2.5 billion for Florida's agriculture industry to a disaster relief proposal now under consideration. A report from the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services estimated that losses to the citrus crop and trees from Irma approached $761 million. The state's vegetable, nursery, cattle, dairy, sugar, non-citrus fruit, and timber crops were all impacted by the massive storm. Governor Scott has activated a $25 million emergency loan program to support citrus growers, which may be duplicated or expanded to include other parts of the agriculture industry. Though federal assistance may not be available until early next year if the Florida agricultural funding isn't added to the current relief package. Read more online. Trump signed an executive order Thursday promising lower costs and more options for consumers in a move that might get him closer to his goal of repealing and replacing Obamacare. Though experts say consumers aren't likely to see major changes anytime soon. Some warned that hard-won protections for older adults and people in poor health could be undermined by the skinny, lower premium plans, while others say the order might actually help some consumers who don't now benefit from financial assistance under current law. One of the administration's ideas involves easing the way for groups of employers to sponsor coverage that can be marketed across the land, reflecting Trump's long-standing belief that competition across state lines will lead to lower premiums. Responding to concerns, the White House said participating employers could not exclude any workers from the plan or charge more to those in poor health, and self-employed people might also be able to join. Other elements include easing current restrictions on short-term policies that last less than a year and allowing employers to set aside pre-tax dollars so workers can use the money to buy an individual health policy. But however the order shakes out, experts agree we will see no immediate impact. And that was the Morning Report for today. I'm Bri Walling. The Morning Report airs Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. right here at NaplesHerald.com. And don't forget to check out our lunch break that also airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Thank you for watching.